happening, everyone? You already know who it is and what we're doing here. We got a review, a wheel review. This time we got the all-new Liam Morgan Pro Model wheels for Blood Orange. These are going to be your go-to wheel for anything freeride related because they handle speed very well and are super controllable, really smooth, and just an all-around badass wheel. This wheel is going to come in 3 different sizes. Each size is going to have their own specifications, but today I'm reviewing the 65mm wheel. They have a 31mm contact patch with a 3.5mm offset core, so they're not completely center set, so you can't just take the wheel off, flip it the other way and put it back on. You're going to have to rotate your wheels around the board. It's not that big of a deal though. These wheels are going to come in at a nice medium duro of 82A. That way you get the best characteristics of a softer wheel, but also the slide of a harder wheel. That's one thing I've noticed about these wheels. The breakout and initiation is somewhat of a softer wheel, whereas the slide is going to be a little chalky and a little harder. And it's going to keep you going for a little while. These wheels do kill a little bit of speed, but it's not anything too ridiculous. Based off of how Liam Morgan rides, he's going to want a wheel that sheds off some speed but is yet really controllable and can hook back up really nicely. These wheels feature a brand new red core. When I first saw the big red core, the first thing I thought of was the new Otang Peachy Thane wheels. The core is going to serve the same purpose, which is to keep the urethane rigid through the whole slide and provide a very even wearing pattern. When breaking in these wheels, it doesn't take too long because of the stone ground finish and the rounded lips. It probably took me 5 or 6 runs on my local slide hill, and by the 5th or 6th run they were pretty much broken in completely and dumping thane already. That being said, I've ridden these wheels probably for 3 or 4 sessions, and I probably have 1 or 2 left remaining in these wheels. They didn't last very long, but at the same time I kind of figured that they wouldn't. Being such a hype wheel, they just want to sell as many sets as possible. Not saying that these are a bad wheel or anything like that, but they just don't last long. Comparing these wheels to the swingers that I just reviewed, these are going to be more grippy starting out and kill some more speed, but once you break them in and get them to their sweet spot, these wheels do slide forever and are really controllable and really smooth. Whereas the swingers, you can do slower stuff on them and still slide forever. Yeah, I definitely recommend these wheels. They're a sweet wheel to ride, really controllable, a really buttery and chalky slide. You're going to be able to control these wheels and do whatever slide you want on them, but at the same time they're going to die relatively fast, but they dump a shit ton of thane, which is awesome. Like I said, I got the 65mm, and if I were to buy another set again, I would get the 70mm, just for the extra added roll speed, grip, and just the extra life of the wheel. Like I said, these didn't last me very long, so I'd definitely go with the bigger size next time, so I can get a little more life out of the wheel. That's gonna wrap up this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I got some more stuff coming, like the Future Killer review. I got some other wheels I'm about to test out after I core these, so yeah, stay tuned.